I'm back. Sorry about the pause, everyone. Basically what happened, and you're gonna see that things are a little different here. What happened is that I loaded up a previous save and did some shopping. So I have more health potions now. About 5 or 6 per character, actually. So we're gonna try this fight again with access to some health potions and see how it goes. And again, I'm going to skip through the parts of this that I am not particularly bothered about and have said before. As well as getting rid of the archer.
Trouble.
Let's see here. You do that. You do that. And then give our Fatebinder some Titan's touch.
I got it.
Before doing this. And one of those.
Right.
Okay, let's see, how about, yeah, that'll do us. And that.
Big character. I'll omit that from the...
And now this.
record.
And another quill attack. No, not going to use any of those, but you will do some concealing shadows. And then drink a health potion. And attack that idiot.
Will do.
As will you.
I will aid you.
Okay, flurry of blows now.
Right.
Tarkus Arai is near to death. Keep at it. And heal the Fatebinder. Go on.
I can't take much more of this.
Now, you can drink a potion. And let's go after the Sage Apprentice, I think.
On it.
Or we'll go after the Sage Apprentice and the Honor Guard simultaneously, it appears. Please heal yourself.
As you command.
Tiberius. Hit them. Beric, you do some of that. You can help with the weaker fellow. You, health potion. Flurry of blows. Actually, maybe some help is needed over there.
Right. You learn something every day.
Okay, then. One of these, I guess.
I'll take care of it.
Eric, go. Tiberius, same. And actually, I'm once again going to have you heal yourself.
On it. Built for this sort of violence.
Lantry, didn't you listen to me when I told you to heal yourself? I guess not. Fine, take a potion then. And finish off with them. Thank you. Sage Apprentice, you are my next target. Well, this will do it. We're down to just the two of them, and that is very annoying. But I'm still gonna keep at this. Eric. Handy. You, Tiberius, need a health potion. And to do one of those thrust attacks. And now a slice. Or I guess the slice goes towards Ebb, our mage here. Who is the last one left? And being a mage and the last fighter left in this battle against two melee characters is not going to turn out well for her, I do not think. But we'll keep at it. Beric, take a potion. I don't need you keeling over on me. Thrust. Now slice. Okay. Your iron attack will do, I think.
I will aid you.
As for Tiberius, you can just attack. And that's them dealt with. Good, good. This was quite a pain of a battle, I have to admit. You worthless gnats. We may die, but others will follow our example. Mark my words. The captain coughs up blood. Well, that may be, but you won't live to see it. You bested their leadership. Most impressive. Remind me to never underestimate the skills of a Fatebinder. Let's see. No, we are not going to betray this alliance. Yes, I was honored to have had a hand in the glory. And your help was pivotal. Graven Ash will soon be hearing an earful about your skills and courage. Reputation ability. So we got a new ability for being awesome. The clatter and madness of combat has finally ceased. Ascension Hall is, for the moment, tranquil. And we've gained and lost favor all around. May pox take your children. Her eye slumps to a crouch, her body trembling from injury and fatigue. Those words of defeat, the burning hum you've heard in your head for days on end, tapers off into nothing. Your mind returns to a state of quiet you have not felt since before you proclaimed the edict upon Vendrian's well. Let's see. And we'd best state the formal words, just to be safe. I lay claim to Ascension Hall. Let us be free of this edict. You feel a tug in your chest as a warm energy begins to form around you. Before you know it, you feel as if you are lighter than air. What is this? What's going on here? Huh. Intriguing. Very intriguing. And quite the nice loading screen too, I have to admit. Huh. You blink away the last of the luminescent trails in your field of vision. The masonry of Ascension Hall is replaced with wide open space in every direction, save for the slab of ancient stone beneath your feet. High winds shove you, pushing you off balance. The air is cool and thin, unsatisfying to your lungs. Is this? Landry looks out to the horizon, wide-eyed with excitement. Yes, this must be the Mountain Spire. When was the last time? Landry's eyes look down over the edge. Dumbstruck by the vertical plunge, Landry backs away from the edge. I may need to retch. Kairos be merciful. What now? Merrick spins around on his feet, looking about, trying to take in as much as he can through the narrow visor of his helmet. Every way you look, mountains rise up along a distant horizon. The rivers and forests below bring to mind maps of Vendrian's well, and you quickly trace the Matani, the Irenuve, and all the numerous waterways of the region. Higher than you imagined it, this is indeed the pinnacle of the spire at Vendrian's well. How did we get all the way up here? Erai strains to stand up, clutching her side. Another question. How in the name of Graven Ash do we get down? The Iron Marshal walks to the edge, trembling a half-pace back as she peers downward. The warriors below must be sensing that the edict has ended. We should be down there by their side. The edict is gone, and I don't think we're dead. We could all feel the edict passing. No doubt the soldiers below are sensing it too, and the Archons as well. Send word to Graven Ash that we are successful. That was a worthy battle. Not since Stalwart have I seen such courage, such determination. Oh, but the siege needed you spans ago. Agreed, and I would be honored to deliver your auspicious message in person, but she points down over the ledge. Oh yes, that. Sorry, Iron Marshal, I forgot for a second that you couldn't fly. Let's see here. No. I don't think we want to be throwing her off the edge. That strikes me as a bit too cruel, and, as I've mentioned countless times in the past, Tiberius is not in support of cruelty for cruelty's sake. I think the blast of magic from the spire and the edict's end should have been clear to everyone, but Graven Ash will want to know you are safe. Go through that portal and report to Graven Ash, then return to me with any news. No telling how stable it is, but look closely and you'll see images of Ascension Hall in the haze. Well, if you have trained eyes, that is. Of course, even if it's not stable, the alternative is jumping, so what do we have to lose? Oh, how did I not notice that? The portal's shimmering contours glimmer the moment you call out its presence. Assuming this takes me back to Ascension Hall, I'll carve a path to Ash and let him know the score. With a resounding clatter, Irenyos beats her breastplate in salute. Glory to Kairos. Indeed. Send the... Glory to Kairos indeed, Iron Marshal, and please send the Archon of War my regards. He, at least, knows his priorities, unlike that idiot they call the Voices of Narat. Thank you for being the edge of our blade. We've been short-handed even since we took the gates of judgment, and these Oathbreakers fight well above their station. Without you and my vanguard, this would have been a bloodier day, and there's no telling if we would have seized Ascension Hall in time. Andrian as well as yours, hold it for the glory of Tunon. It would be wise for us to place court-held lands between us and the enemy. That way the chorus cannot fortify around us without giving offense to the Archon of Justice. Yes, a rather smart approach to take. Okay, and I have to admit, I rather like the Iron Marshal, even if the disfavored are definitely evil and kind of assholes. They're at least not evil because it's evil. They're evil because they think it serves a greater good, is the way I look at it. Which is the way I'm trying to play Tiberius, so it fits that we would support them. Anyways, dialogue. Narat's treachery means war. I trust we will be able to rely on your continued support in the coming trials. No doubt I'm the very definition of an enemy of the Overlord. I didn't just resist. I lead others into resistance. So I know what's about to happen, but I know when I've met my match, and like most folk, I'll do whatever it takes to live. If you will show me mercy, I will pledge my life to you, good Fatebinder. The Tidecaster bows on one knee, lowering her gaze. I know I'm an Oathbreaker, so my word isn't what it used to be, but I promise if you spare me, I will serve you well. Well, here's the thing. She was, this Tidecaster, Ebb, she was just trying to survive as far as Tiberius is able to tell, and not only that, but was clearly not on the best terms with her neighbors, since there was a conversation we heard from her a while back claiming that, quite honestly, if she's a few years back, the Tearsmen would have been hunting her for just being a mage. So, That, and the fact that what she's doing now is something we view as being an offer of a formal oath of fealty, and Tiberius, being from a noble family, takes oaths and traditions very seriously. So we are going to take her word for it for now. We're not going to give her our total trust and just take for granted that she won't betray us, but we will give her a chance. Serve me well, and all can be forgiven. If you will have my fealty, it is yours. I, Ebb of the Tidecasters, do hereby pledge my life and loyalty to Tiberius. Dips in a formal bow. I will serve and obey so long as you have need or want of my skills. Vendrian's well has fallen. For the second time since the conquest began, Kairos' armies take the citadel from its defenders. With your help, the Vendrian Guard rebellion has been crushed. You claimed Ascension Hall with your disfavored allies, satisfying the terms of Kairos' baleful edict. You and the forces of Kairos are free from the Overlord's death sentence. With the threat of execution no longer looming overhead, the Overlord's armies turn their attention away from the Citadel and towards each other. The tensions that flared over the long siege reached an explosive crescendo as the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus armies clashed iron and bronze in a hasty, disorganized battle. As his forces were cut down, the voices of Narat and his officers escaped to the Stone Sea, leaving the conscript army to carry on their battle against the disfavored. In the aftermath, the disfavored broke camp and withdrew to their fortress in the Blade Grave, there to regroup and prepare for the extended campaign against the Scarlet Chorus. Having taken Vendrian's well for yourself, Archon Graven Ash recognized your lawful claim to rule and occupy the Spire. As days pass, the wounded and injured were nursed back to health. You explored your strange bastion and planned your next steps with careful deliberation. As word spreads that the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored turned on each other, factions once again resolved to bend the knee, inspired instead to continue fighting. The Archon's feud has heralded the collapse of Kairos' offensive. Well, that is not good, to say the least. Tunon, the Archon of Justice, observes the chaos and discord spreading across the land. The Archon summons his Fatebinder to return to court at the Bastard City and report on his actions in Vendrian's Well.